yeah. Man, y'all better get down, get funky, get loose. Get up, get down, get funky, get loose. Cause welcome to another episode of YouTube Near Me Not to Hear Me. My man Teddy Pendergrass is playing in the background. And the reason why I'm bumping this joint today, because my girl in today, y'all just don't understand. If y'all used to catch me back in the day on intellectualradio.com and one of the baddest shows, in other words, we made your Thursday night just after Candid Talk Radio. We always get it in with Venus versus Mars. Here is Miss Venus right here. This is Miss Christina. What's up, Earl? Say what's up to the family, man. What's up, girl?
Oh man, intellectual radio, man.
Back in it. Shout out to Earl Winfrey, the other Winfrey.
Shout out to La Maritas.
Man.
We should have got some stock in La Maritas.
I keep trying to tell people, they really simply just don't understand. When we were doing the show back in 2013, and I joined in and started hanging out, man. When that first La Marita came out, I was like, man, this is really kind of good. And I don't know if you turned me on to it or who, but
Steve, we used to call it thought juice.
Man. So all of a sudden, man, I don't know what, we were just on the show.
That's it. That's how we started off.
Man.
Because we was about to go deep underwater and come back up and go back down again.
About to go in on some people, man. So ladies and gentlemen, this is Miss Christina English, my homegirl, my compadre.
All day.
You know what I'm saying. Yes. What's up, man?
Life, man. Life. Out here still trying to figure it out like everybody else.
Man. I know you in the midst of it, in the thick of it, man. And man, just thank you for being alive. I've been doing these shows starting, May of this year, May 2020, and I'm over 25 shows in, and I keep trying to have to remind myself, this is in the middle of COVID. This is in the middle of, George Floyd pandemic, social pandemic.
Woo, presidential pandemic.
Shout out to Kamala Harris.
Oh man,
girl,
it's been a lot. When I left my business and went out and started working with the COVID patients, that was eye-opening, very eye-opening. I've seen a lot of death since this has started.
So when you hear people on the news or somebody say this isn't real, this is all a fake, what are your thoughts? Because as a person who's I call it the first line, and thank you for stepping on that line, girl, because I don't know if I could have done it. I'm like, oh, for real? You coughing and sneezing? Oh, you have some respiratory problems?
Right.
So take this Robitussin and get it. I'm out. Don't cough on me.
And some bold ginger ale.
Get some Vernors.
Right.
Take this Lime Marita. Drink that. Call me in the morning. Email me. Don't call me.
Right. Don't call me.
How do you feel about it? Because I am so wigged out by people who just have this disbelief that this is all some fantasy that's made up. This couldn't be a fantasy made up if everybody in the entire world, that's going around. Let me go around the equator, world at an angle. I went to school. You know what I'm saying?
You're too smart.
I'm just saying. How in the world do people think that this isn't something that's really real? And then, just talk to me, man. You frontline girl. Come on.
It's, I always tell people, don't really listen to the local news. It's really hard to try to weigh out what's real and what's fake. And seeing that, I have a teacher that's a doctor, but a scientist,
mm-hmm.
And you're looking at certain reports, the New England Journal of Medicine, you're reading all these different things that I have to read and research myself for school.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're going into these facilities and you're just like, when I tell you the goggles, the mask, I'm changing my scrubs. When I tell you the gear that you have to put on to walk in someone's room, to tell you the mask, those things are actually legit real. To say like there's a shortage on gloves, there's a shortage on masks, using the same mask, or they're trying to get you to reuse something. That stuff is real. Like, that's real, because you can't remember. All of our stuff comes from China.
you think?
So when you got China shut down, you got to use another plant to get something. We're not used to that, you know. It's not, and then it's going to cost more. This, and it's just been it's been eye-opening. It's been a struggle, a lot of death. When I tell you, I've seen a lot of death. You know, after a while, you do get numb to it. And I was training some young girls coming in. When I tell you, they were breaking all kind of, I mean, honestly, breaking all kind of laws and things to get people in. So if you were a CNA and the pandemic happened and you didn't get to the clinical part, but you got the schooling part, they're like, look, you could stay, you can wait and stay when we open back up, or you can go in the field and get your clinical. And these places were like, we'll take you.
Wow.
Because it's always going to be a shortage of nurses, like it or not. It's going to always be a shortage.
Y'all are in such a high demand, you know, it's not like being, I was about to say something crazy. It's not like
it's that Venus versus Mars thing. Come out, you know,
girl,
we get together.
I was about to say something. Yeah, you know,
you can't help it.
You need like one of these chicks at an NBA or NFL game. You had a groupie in there, like really sneaking folks in.
Man.
And dude, you ain't even had no contract. You was just a walk on.
I'm telling you, when I tell you,
Seahawks.
people are just getting hired.
Seahawks.
Seahawks.
Did you know about that?
Yes.
Oh, I was like, dude, are you kidding me, man?
Look, walk on in, start playing. Look like you know what you're doing.
And
fake it till you make it.
And the fact that you dressed the girl in a Seahawks jersey or gear to make it seem like she was a dude.
A dude. Yeah. Yeah.
Now, the funniest thing I saw was somebody hit me up and said, Dan, come on, man. You know, back in the day, you used to do that old foolishness of trying to sneak them girls into your dorm, making them look like dudes. I was like, well.
Look, you gotta do what you gotta do. Cause I know I was snuck in one time. Like, just look like you go here.
Right. Just keep walking. Don't say nothing to nobody. Right past the RA. Just keep on going. So
I am guilty.
Dude thought he was back in the dorms at Oklahoma State. Fool. Seahawks was like, oh, for real?
Is this what y'all doing?
Yeah. Hey. Oh, okay. You know that. You know when you hear that. We hear,
oh, okay.
Okay.
I got it.
All right. Why don't you come on back down with your playbook?
Right.
Junior, we'll see you in a little bit. Yes. Okay, you're right. I feel like I'm falling right back into Venus versus Mars. I love it.
I told you. That's what it is. You fall right back in it.
Man. Oh, my God. So, yeah.
Fall right back into it.
So, I just, I get the demand. I appreciate, everything that's being done. I just don't, it bothers me and frustrates me, to my core that people just really have a disbelief. And I'm not just saying this is just some radical folks on the other side of the aisle. I'm talking about some folks who won't even wear masks.
Yeah.
And we at the store.
Some people, I get you get tired of it because you get tired of the change. You get tired of wearing it. Trust me, I get tired of wearing it. I walk in the store like, and I'm like, let me go back and grab my mask. But then, then you hear things, and then, these conspiracy or not, you hear these things. And some people, at the beginning went way far on this side of the spectrum. The others went way far on that side. And it's like, no, you need to find a happy medium. At the end of the day, something's happening.
Yeah.
So but then it also eye-opening of just health. People went to go buy toilet paper versus going buying vitamins.
Girl.
Girl. And I'm like,
girl.
The logic.
Girl.
So I'm sitting here like, oh, that's what y'all doing? Again, you see how people think around you.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Hey, I never appreciated Charmin until I had to deal with some Cottonelle. Sorry.
Look.
I didn't mean to put it out there like that to y'all, Cottonelle. I mean, ain't nobody sponsoring this right now.
Right.
But I'll be missing me some Charmin. And I'm so glad when I got smart and I was like, okay, they got some Charmin on. I mean, why are we on toilet paper watch? Why do I hear my wife and my sister-in-law talking about Lysol? Like it's the missing ingredient. Like, dang, did you find out about the
So when
Lysol
you
wipes or
so when
something
you
like
so when you think about that, which has always said Corona on there forever, so
forever?
it's this new big thing, and it's like, it's always been there because clearly people don't read. So like this one lady said, if you want to have something from a Black person, put it in a book.
Hey, if you want to have anything from anybody, put it in the book.
So therefore, right. So then when you're looking at that, you just be like, so y'all gonna go buy perishable food? We're gonna go buy a bunch of lunch meat and bread and fruit? And then all the toilet paper, because you're thinking like some apocalypse is about to happen.
Canned food just sitting on the shelf getting dusty.
Watch some of my clients do this, and I was like, lady was like, what's so funny? I said, oh no, nothing at all. For you to have a master's degree and this is what you do? Oh.
How's that lettuce coming?
Right. What you say? Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
If I could figure out how to make that a title and literally type that in,
right,
that'd be the new show. Oh,
okay.
Oh, girl.
Because you're like, what are you doing? So which is funny. So I'm like, okay. I told my girl, I was like, yo, let me get on this one of these little dating sites, Facebook Date or whatever. And I said, I tell you this, everybody was like 30 days ago. Everybody was out here trying to date. Get back on there. It's like crickets. Oh,
you and baby hair Chris. Shout out to baby hair Chris.
What up,
Man, I never forget y'all had gotten on some Black dating site and set it up on the show, and we're talking about it, and actually had set up a date for Chris.
Chris was on blackpeoplemeet.com, and then I went on, well, me, because I also went on, which one was The Prisoner, and I went on The Prisoner Date. Which one's the prisoner, which one's not? Because I had to because the profiles sound the same, so you don't know really who you date.
And all the pictures are looking the same, all side profiles.
Looking the same. I'm just telling you, you gonna know what you getting out here. So good luck.
And so now, see, it's funny that you said that, because now I think there is something to be said about the human touch and about the existence of being close to people, and just the fact that, just to get a hug.
Yes.
Just to give somebody a pound,
Yes.
Just to feel the electric connectivity.
Yes.
Like slow dancing.
No, you're right. But I don't think, if you're able to date someone who's not as affectionate as you are, you'd be like, so no real hug, no real, I can't sit under you. You'd be like, I can't. And then again,
I can't put my feet under you.
Exactly. My cold feet.
My cold feet. I don't understand what it is.
Where's that touch? Where is that? Like, oh, I can't do this. I can't do it.
And please tell me if I'm correct about this, because I've always thought this was true. There is a healing touch. There is a reason that it is something about whatever the endorphins or the hormone, or you just raging with just you little freakiness. I gotta hug somebody.
Right.
Like that old man. Like that old man at church. Come here.
Old freaky man at church.
Give me a hug. Okay, cool.
Nuh-uh. I had one that was always like, hey, sugar, I was going to give one of them juicy kisses. Okay. Don't get beat up in the church.
Oh.
In the name of Jesus.
Bless you. Bless you.
So when he first kissed me, like you said, oh, okay. Oh, I see what this is. Oh, okay. When I see you coming, I'm going the other way.
Ooh, Lord have mercy, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. And so, people just don't catch it, man. They just really don't catch it. So now when you're at the store, you at the gas station, I can just see people who are just who don't have anybody, or who just miss that connectivity with people. They act strange.
Yeah.
Because there's a look on their face like, please hug me. I'm like, oh,
please hug me, touch me.
Shake my hand. No, you just got finished calling with my hand. No. Just
a lot of this stuff, I was telling people, Even when the swine flu came out, you can even remember that. It was all about, bottom line, wash your hands. And I'm sitting here like, y'all still don't wash your hands?
The good old days of swine flu. Shout out to swine flu.
What's up, swine flu? People still don't wash their hands. People still cough. People still, like you said, still, and I told people, I was like, yeah, they're cleaning up now, because some people don't know how to clean up, don't know how to wash their hands. You'd be shocked how many still going through, nursing school or whatever, how people I've seen fail out because they didn't know how to wash their hands. Did not know how to wash their hands. I said, oh, you mean when you went in kindergarten, you had to step on that step stool to get to the sink, and you had to count the alphabet, do the alphabet to wash your hands? You don't remember that? You didn't do that? Oh, okay. You've been a failure. You're used to failure. You're used to failure because you've been failing a long time.
James, wash your hands again.
Right.
Soap and water.
Right.
Water.
Are we doing that? Are we really doing that at 30 and 40 years old? Oh my God.
Yeah, Bama's ain't even understanding, man. It's like okay. As much as I like foaming soap and everything, there's nothing that replaces good bar soap. Just your hands wrapped around. Just because your hands are all foamed up, now you think everything is good. No,
rub,
scratch. all that
fumbling that soap.
All that underneath your nails, that's dirt. That's virus.
Nothing but dirt. That's why you gotta look at a man's nails. Where your hands been?
Man.
Don't touch me with no dirty nails.
Is that what it is, man?
Yes.
Is it the way they check their nails? Do you also check that too?
Well, yeah, because if you're doing all this.
If you ask me to check my nails, I'm like, okay. But if I do this,
What's wrong with my nails?
I'm not saying nothing. I'm just saying when I go to check mine, I'm like,
yeah, they need, yeah.
I need to get that one clipped right there,
Yeah.
Right.
When you start, right. As a woman, I still be like, okay, that's cool. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah. Look, so every now and again when I'm too girly, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, you good, Joe.
All right.
You good.
Man.
Gotta find that balance.
Okay, listen, I had to joke and laugh at that. I don't have any discrimination against anybody who like to check their nails like this. It's fine. I don't need no big P-Valley dude come walking up on me. You watch P-Valley?
No, I do not.
Ooh wee.
I hear it's good. You know what? But I don't know.
It's a great show, but I'm trying to tell you, the dude who owns the strip club is a scary dude.
I heard he was. But I hear a lot of people
his
love the
beard
show.
And goatee and lipstick and eyeliner and eyelashes is perfection.
Oh.
It's just
perfection. Oh, okay.
It's a little interesting and graphic now. I'm just like, wow, I didn't really want to see that.
You know what? Like all these shows are, so you knew where direction it was gonna go.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
When you look like you one of Atlanta's finest.
Well, on the cover, I was like, when I saw coming on,
did you say undercover?
No.
On the cover. See, I told you. Mess around with you, man. It's gonna be that kind of show today.
I get everybody in trouble. In trouble.
Okay.
But 40 years later, I have yet to change. I don't know how. What you see is what you get. And if you can't handle that.
Y'all already know, man. This girl, me and her, gonna be recurring on this one. You can't get around from this, man. But what was you about to say, girl? What was you about to say?
So when I saw when it was going through, like Facebook or something, it showed P-Valley, and I had to look again. I was like, is that a man? Then I said, is that Vin Raines? Because I don't care what nobody's like, he made a real ugly woman. Him and Wesley Snipes, they made some really ugly looking women. So I don't.
Ain't nobody call out Medea. I'm just saying. He convincing.
You know what?
Somebody's mama, grandmama, auntie. I'm just saying.
Word.
I ain't even have a Medea in my family. I had a Maud, but Maud wasn't looking like she 6'7".
Hey,
Like she could take you to the post. Like
she could take you to the post.
get up off the board.
Now I'm good on all that. But when I saw it, I was like, what is this? I was like, you know what? I'm good. You know, 'cause I don't really get a chance to watch TV because I'm, too busy on the grind.
You're using your brain cells for trying to be, I'm every woman in the nursing field, man. And I, again, Chris, girl, more power to you. Because if I know people like you getting into the profession, I'm like, oh, we good. we good.
Look, I say some real stuff to people.
Lord, forever, if please forgive me. If I ever get sick, I want to be in a hospital. Because I know one thing is going to happen. She ain't going to, hey, do you know what you're doing with that? Have you measured that out? No, you need to stop.
No, exactly. And I told someone last night, I walked
wash
in.
Your hands.
Wash your hands. I said, you don't see that light going off? Dude was like, look, yeah, you might want to go handle that.
Well, I just want to ask this, why is it that you can't come in on time to turn the alarms off? I know the alarm is going off at the nursing station.
It's going off.
And it's going off for a minute. I'm sitting there and I'm sitting there with Siobhan.
You know what?
Sitting there with Siobhan and I'm like, okay, I know they got other patients and stuff going on, but I know all it takes is, why don't you just tell me what I need to do? So I keep watching. Like, don't stand in front of the machine. I'm trying to watch because I'm trying to figure out how to cut this thing off.
Right.
So, because I need this alarm. It's 3:00 in the morning. Come on, I'm trying to get some sleep up there. I'm watching my baby hug up the. I know the IV is out. You know the IV. Whatever the medicine. Come on, can you please come? And now I got to literally get up and I come down and I see y'all chilling at the nurse's station.
Look, chilling.
Hard.
Look, without Kool-Aid, like.
Here come this man over here in 2B.
That's how we be. Look, that's how we be.
And when I walk up, like for real, can we help you?
Can we help you?
You don't hear this a lot. Sir, calm down.
Well, you know what? It's not really pressing because the medicine's over.
Calm down. But
so that's the thing.
But the alarm is going off, and know I'm in the room.
Yes. Yeah. Well, we look. What Rick James say? F your couch.
Oh my God. Man.
Real talk though. It's more or less of what needs are met. Sometimes it's a break. You be shocked sometimes. You don't get a chance to take a deep breath or chart or do certain things.
Oh,
So it's like prioritizing. So your bell going off, you be like, okay, the medicine done. All right, well, let me do this. Let me finish this thought out. Let me do something else. Yeah, but y'all have to wait. Let's be very clear. Y'all want service like this.
Oh, instantly. Because I don't know what's going on.
Instantly. We be sitting there like, I understand. I hear what you're saying.
Calm and professional.
But in our mind, okay.
Somebody asked me, a kid asked me, he said, Mr. Davis, I don't understand why you're so calm when people are cussing you out. And this was when I was in high school. And he said, you just simply put your hands in your pockets and you nod and say, I understand. He said, what are you thinking about? What are you doing? He said, I said, I got my guns in my pockets. And I'm literally you can't see this when I'm standing up and I got my hands on my pockets, but I'm giving you the straight guns. And
yes.
I'm like, oh, yes.
Yes.
Like, you can't see this.
Can't see this.
And it's a release. It's the little tricks of the trade. It's the tricks of the trade. You don't know my thoughts. You don't know what I'm thinking. All I have to do, because my face is I don't have
tell all.
You tell everything because I'm
everything.
literally thinking. So
now, Dan, if yours is actually really good. Now think about me.
Oh, girl, you good? You good?
Now I be like, yeah, all right, okay, all right.
She got an attitude.
Oh, I get that all the time.
She got an attitude. She not coming. She not. Where's the doctor? Because she not helping us.
Yeah.
Can we get somebody else?
I've been told on before, and I've been like, just like, because guess what? You're not finna fire me.
No, because you ain't gonna find another me. Where you gonna find me?
Where you gonna find me?
And I wash my hands.
But what I'm not gonna do, I'm not gonna do nothing stupid. And then when you get to hollering and cussing, you know what I do? I just back out. Okay, seems like you need a minute or two, so I'm finna door shuts. Done talking. Taking that from you. Get out of here.
Whoa.
Yeah, door just said, okay, I'm gonna give you a minute and then so you can just shut the door. Like, I'm not doing this. You know why? Because no one pays me enough to get talked to like that. So I don't care what your situation is. And I tell them all the time, you don't pay me enough. So if you want to pay me $1 million an hour, oh, you could say anything for $1 million an hour.
For $1 million an hour. Not a nickel, dime, penny short.
And I want it all in singles, okay? I heard it's a chain shortage out here.
What's this truck full of cash? Oh, this is okay. This is her hourly amount coming in.
Right.
Again?
And I'll sit there and take it all like, come on, I got $1 million. Because in 1 hour I should be done counting 1 million singles.
Talking about P-Valley. Let me make it rain up in this. Oh, you don't understand me? Oh, it's rain up in here.
Oh my God, make it rain. So let me tell you this real quick. So Venus versus Mars type scenario. And you know, you're a man of all men.
Hey, you know, I try, man. I try. You know, it'll be 20 years in December, man.
Oh man.
20 years, me and Siobhan, man.
Can I get somebody for 20 minutes? I mean, 20, look, give me 10. Give me 10. Beggars ain't choosers. The struggle be real out here for me. Because again, as you know me, I'm not gonna do more than what I can do.
No, and from just to let folks know, you're not a hard person to get along with. Matter of fact, there's an ease and a comfort for hanging out with you and talking with you, and that's why I was like, I don't understand why dudes, how you messing it up? How did you jack this up? Like, this is a unicorn. There's only so many of them walking around.
Only so many.
You can't mess this up.
Look, dude, I'm just starting rolling around like this. I am a unicorn.
Just like my wife. She watched sports. She like hanging out. She let you do your thing.
We'll smoke a cigar with you. We'll drink some scotch or put you on to drinks.
Put you on game. Introduce you to Teddy Pendergrass grooves. Like, come on, man. Like, you can't mess this up. Like, dude, like for real, dog, for real.
They messed it up. Hey, messed it up.
Classic move. Hey, I'm going with the fellas to Costa Rica to go play golf. Good. Have a great time.
Bye.
See?
Let me know if you need me. Don't go to jail because ain't the place you go to jail.
All right.
Yeah, be safe.
Drink alcohol. Do not drink the water. Okay. Have a good time. Don't bring nothing back. Have a good time.
I ain't gotta say don't bring nothing back because I'm gonna be like, find me some rum or something. I think find me something. That's it. I don't care what you do. Go do you with them.
Those are magic words, and you're right. You told me in the past, dudes just jack it up. Just I don't know what to do with this.
But they're always here. I don't know what to do with you. Relax.
Chill.
Enjoy the ride. Chill. Be easy. Be you. Do you.
Right.
And I'm like, and if it work, it work. If it don't, because you messing something up. Because I'm real easy. I don't ask you for nothing. I don't ask you to pay no bills, do nothing. I just be like, no, I work too. But what I tell you, oh, I got it. I pay. I got it. You'd be shocked how many dudes. I went on a date with a dude. I took him out for his birthday. I said, I'm going to take you out for your birthday. I'm going to have a whole night planned. Real talk. You know me. I'm 100% honest. I ain't got nothing to lie about.
He thought this was going to be Olive Garden or Red Lobster.
No, you know what? I knew what restaurants he liked. So I took him. I took him to Three Forks. Chicago, I took him to Three Forks. We went
Y'all don't know
down.
nothing about no Three Forks, man. Just listen to the name, Three Forks. Okay, we ain't got nothing else to tell you about that. It's just dope.
Man, I said, meet me at my house this time. You know, I'm going to drive. We're going to go down to Three Forks. Went early. I'm like, okay, the ambiance, beautiful. I'm like, we're going to sit at the bar. Hey, get what you going to get. So they getting what they getting. We having cocktails at our table. Was ready. I'm saying he loved it. You can't help but love the ambiance. Because in my mind, I'm mentally stimulating you, okay? I'm all in your head with it. Because what I know is you're probably not used to it. So we're doing that. Now keep in mind, nothing physical has actually ever occurred. But I told you I'm gonna take you out. Because it's like Steve said on Biz versus Mars. It was, hey, I want to go there too.
Right.
I'm not gonna pick a place that I don't want to try. I've already been there. I want to go again. You know what? I want your company too. But you know what? I'm me. And I said, I like the cat.
Here it comes.
Here it comes. So we out there. So the bill come. The guy puts the bill down. Now he ordered him some wine, whatever. And I said, you good? Just like men do us, or like a man to do you. You got everything you need. You got everything you want. You good? I said, you good? I said, you want no dessert? I said, okay. The bill. He pulls out his wallet. He's like, Christina, give me the bill. I said, no, I got this. And he was like, looking. And I said, you could stop looking. I said, I didn't ask you out. I asked you, can I take you out for your birthday? It's me taking you out on your birthday. So put your wallet away. Stop insulting me. I said, I got this.
Pause moment. This is where I come in on the sideline and go, hey, bro. Hey, did you hear her? Oh, you did? Okay, well, put your wallet away.
Yes.
Say thank you.
He was still holding it like, he didn't know what to do. He didn't know what to do. Dude. So he put it away. He's like, you ain't got to yell at me because I'm not used to it. And I said, well, stop messing with them. I said, stop messing with them bras and realize you're sitting across from a real woman.
and that was where I come in and go, hey, bro, hey, pump your brakes. This is not Thought City. Come on.
Thought City. Come on. So then we go on with the evening. I said, well, I got something else planned for you. Without, he was like, all right. So I'm like, so we driving. I was like, hey, you need anything while we out? He was like, huh? Do you need anything? I said, you're not driving. And I said, so let me break it down for you. You're not driving. So if you were driving, you need to stop at Walgreens or something. You'd be like, hey, I got to stop at Walgreens. You want something? We're out. Do you need anything? I don't know. Do you want some ice cream while we about to go ahead? Do you need to stop at Walgreens? Some of them, you want a slushie? Do you need anything while we're coming down Manheim Road? Do you need anything?
A Lana Rita.
Lana Rita, something. He was like, no. I was like, okay. He was like, shocked. I said, I'm just asking. I'm just making sure that you're good. He's like, no, but thank you. I appreciate it. I said, no, not a problem. I said, hey, let's slide by this bar real quick. Well, I'm sliding by this bar. See my lights on because I know I'm telling my girl. I was like, oh, we got time. We're going to slide by the house. Slide by the bar, have a drink, whatever. I have my girl. I said, look, before I left, I put down a bunch of white and red rose petals, leading from the doorway all the way to my bedroom, put them on the bed, put some tea lights on the bed, put some tea lights, the tiny ones, on the floor. Now, these real rose petals, and I had the bigger one, tea lights just around the house, the LED lights around the crib. And I was like, okay, now she's lighting them for me, to turn them on for me. So once she sent me the text, like, it's done, I was like, well, we had a drink, took some photos at the bar. I was like, well, come on, had a couple of drinks, so, it's going back to the crib, so we can go. Call the Uber and go. He was like, all right, get there. I was like, oh, man, your gift. He goes to my stairs, like, oh, your gift's in my living room. You got to close your eyes. He was like, I said, ain't nobody gonna jump out and beat you down. I was like, you gotta close your eyes. I'm like, since it's sitting in the living room. I said, go on, and he opened the door. So open your eyes. He was like, I'm speechless. No one has ever done this for me before. And I was like, oh, I can tell. Oh, I can tell. Oh, I can tell.
Okay.
I can tell. Oh, okay. Look, but when we was outside, I had made a playlist of all the songs he said he liked. So when he got to the door, I hit the Bluetooth button. So when he came and one of his favorite songs was playing, he was like, and this song? And this,
Fellas.
and all we did.
Her name is Christina English. If you really want to get to know my homegirl, hit me up on the Insta. And let me.
There it is. And then all we did, and I was like, yo, I said, hey, in my bed, you got to take, your clothes off. We can't be in my bed, with clothes on. Funny about that. So he was like, okay. He didn't know. He didn't know what was happening. And I was like, yeah, just go. And I said, she had set up the cocktails or whatever in the room. And again, it wasn't even nothing about sex. I gave this man a back massage, and I said, and I had it where we just sat up in the bed and legit with just the ambiance, had a couple of cocktails, and I was like, and you can go home. And he was stuck.
Because he don't know what to do.
Don't know what to do. Don't know what to do.
Man.
Stuck. I was like, well.
That's Christina English, English.
Don't know what to do. And I'll be like, y'all don't know what to do with it.
Inbox me and I'll hook you up. I'll tighten you down. This is my girl.
Point more of that story is I'm like, you'd be shocked how men are just not used to being catered to. They're always constantly given to these knuckleheads. And then when you meet someone that's like, I don't need your money. I want you here.
So the flip side to that is who they have been dealing with. So your constituents, Christina English, you taking classes right now, but you need to be giving some classes on this.
I've been saying this forever. I'm like, y'all don't want me here, and I said, boy.
I'm just saying.
They don't know what to do. He was like, I'm speechless. Everything was like great. He was like, I always got words. He's like, I'm speechless. And I was like, just say thank you.
And go home.
Go home.
Boo-boo. Go home.
Bye.
Okay.
Because that's not what it was about.
Here's a souvenir rose petal. Here's a tea light. Take it with you. Here's a LED one.
He was so shocked. He actually took some of the rose petals off the bed and actually felt to see what they were real. And I said, in my mind, I was sitting here like, I ain't got to lie to you. I said they were real. They were real. What do you do with that? And I was like, again, the people that you date, the people that you're dating, you're probably giving and giving, they taking, and they leave you high and dry. And I'm telling you, everybody needs somebody. We're talking about the physical touch and hugs and love. Everybody needs this. But it's also like, be yourself. It doesn't take anything for me to do it. It didn't take nothing from me. Hell, I enjoyed it too.
And I think that's the point that feels good about that, because I've always believed that when you are getting into a situation where you like doing what you're doing and you like giving what you're giving and you like doing it,
mm-hmm.
then it's not robbery. It's not somebody's taking advantage of you.
Absolutely.
Matter of fact, this is what I was going to do anyway. You just happen to be here. Really like I'm robbing you.
You reaping the benefits. Just say thank you.
You know what I'm saying? And go bye.
And goodbye.
And bye. So I think it's not even just for men. I think it's also for women. I think that you need to find out what's in your Rolodex and in your thing that you do in your little toolbox kit, and you need to do that, and not be afraid of somebody gonna take advantage of me.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this is. I'm like, okay, because if we flip that story when we said, okay, that was a guy doing all that for a girl, you're gonna have some women sit back and, well, that was based up. How was that dude? And they get their neck rocking on their head, and that's why you at home. And when I just said that, and you just like, that's what they supposed to do. I'm sitting here thinking, and that's why you at home.
And that's why you at home.
Haagen-Dazs, Queen, Ben and Jerry's.
Bubble bath hoe.
Your man is Mr. Bubble. They wasn't expecting that. Somebody was a woman sitting at home like, I can't believe he said that. I said it. I don't care. Are you home by yourself with them 1,000 cats?
Right. What you gonna do? Beat me up? That's how much you gonna do? Beat me up? No.
Oh my God.
And this is why a lot of people are angry and bitter. This is why a lot of them are angry in bed. That's my philosophy. You angry in bed. And the first thing they say, oh, you need a man, you need this. It'd be like, no, you need to let loose. Let it go. All that, let go. We grown.
Get up, get down, get funky, get
loose. That's all I get. That's it.
Teddy told y'all a long time ago. What's wrong with y'all?
And then when you do all that, from the words of Teddy, when you do all that, life is so much easier. The way you handle things is so much easier. You handle more with grace and just like all right, whatever.
Well, there's no stress on you.
There's none. There's
none. And what I've always admired about you is that, you just kind of have, and it's not like you don't care. And I don't want people to get callous and think that, well, she just don't care. It's like, no, that's not the case at all. I think that you take in a value for what things are that are important and what things are that's just really not that important.
Not that important.
And the other part about this is I really care less what you think. This is what I think about myself when I look in the mirror.
Then that's all that matters. Look, and until you got to heaven or hell to put me in, I really don't care.
Take that with you.
Take that with you to wherever you're going.
Take that to good.
All right. Bye-bye.
When you get the chin move. Girl, you're gonna stop. Oh my God.
This is my life, and I think, like I said, a lot of guys don't know how to handle that. They don't know how to handle, if it's just a sex situation and she get up and leave. Why people gotta cuddle and stuff? That's how you get caught up in things. I say you gotta have that boundary and balance, and you be like, oh, I love her or I love him. Like, you don't love them. You just like what they would give the moment. You gotta learn how to be in the moment and then separate it. When you in the moment, man, sparks flying. It's great, I'm trying. Yeah, and then boom, it's time to put your clothes on. It's time for you to go bye. Because we ain't got nothing else to talk about. You done said whatever you had to say to get me over here, and I done said whatever I had to say to get them pants down. We're here be now. In the moment.
That's it.
And then go. I'm telling you, there's some people out here still angry at me, and I'd be like, well, he ain't know how to live in the moment. So I left. Bye-bye. It's the moment. And I always tell people, when you're in situations like that, have to be with someone that you wouldn't be with.
Yeah, man. So
gotta be somebody you wouldn't be with.
So take that all into COVID-19. COVID-19 dating has got to be out of control right now. So that's a non-COVID cough too.
I hope so. Hey, go wash your hands. Where
my hand sanitizer at?
That sounded a little flimmy. You might need some soap,
right?
Lather.
The funny thing about it is that I don't honestly think that people in this point of day and time are really understanding how dating has changed completely just because of this. I really feel bad for the kids who are going off to college in their living room. You're still at your mama's house. What's your name on the orange juice? You don't even understand.
That bedroom now has a room number on it, 312.
Mom, Dad, please respect my space. You've been on the internet all night long. What are you doing in there?
Wait, you gotta go home. You gotta come back home to rules. Yo, what you mean my boo can't come over?
Right. But we've been dating for, what you mean? Who was this in my house? Where they going?
And why you got the hot plate in your room? Selling meals.
Why both of y'all going in the bathroom together?
Right.
Why
you real liar?
Right. Why y'all in my pool? Get out my pool. Get out my hot tub.
Get out my house.
Why you in my liquor? That's my liquor. That's your daddy's liquor. Don't touch that.
Right. When you start smoking.
Right. This is a vape pen? What are you doing?
Right. The game is messed up
Why
all
is
the way around.
Why is the towel under the door? Hey, look, I told you no locked doors in my house. And this is my house.
It's my house.
These
I
kids
don't knock on doors in my house.
These kids are like they're flipping out because what we have explained to them, what their parents have told them, those who have gone to college, said this is the best years of your life. You okay? Get out my house.
Get out my house.
Bring me some grades. Stay out of trouble. Don't be in no
and get some freedom. And get some freedom.
But it ain't no freedom in room.
But mama next though. Talking about turn the TV down.
Call you by your full name. Anthony James Thompson. I hate to say you.
Look,
Mom, who is this girl?
Right, as you holding your girl mouth like, yeah.
Who's in the room with you? Why y'all in the laundry room? Why y'all sitting on top of the washing machine? Why are you doing laundry this late? Did you pay for? Is that your soap or her soap? Whose soap is that?
Go buy your own soap. Where your toilet paper at? Ain't nothing free in this house.
Oh my God.
You making my light bill go up.
These kids right now have no clue or idea at all. None. Oh my God. And I really feel bad for them. It's funny because I know you've seen this is that dating has really been centered around the phone. Whereas dating meant that you actually were going out.
Yes.
And this wasn't like swipe left, swipe right.
Right. This was you had to remember somebody's phone number, call them up, and actually go pick them up and go somewhere. Now it's like text messages and let's go sit in the backyard. I'm
gonna send an Uber to your house and some eats.
If the Uber driver don't eat it.
Right, and I'll be over in a minute.
Right, with a mask on.
I got to try my WhatsApp first.
It's not the same.
Why didn't you come over? Why didn't you come over? Oh, I swiped left. We broke up over a text message.
Man, I've been sent like paragraphs. I'm like, I'm not reading this. Had to call. Can you just give me the cliff notes to what you just sent me, please?
Why your response so short? Deuce. What's that mean?
Deuce or you drinking Douce? And this is why you're going on the block list. And when I said cliff notes and you say, what's that? I'd be like, oh, so you really didn't go to college. Oh, okay. Because if you don't know cliff notes,
come on, man.
What's the last book you read? The last real book you didn't read.
No, not on your tablet or your phone. Papers. And I don't mean rolling papers.
Right.
Papers.
Man, look. I'm like Ike Turner. I done cut that narcotic out now. Look, then I grew up. I don't
Anime, eat the cake. Eat the cake, anime.
I tell people I don't smoke anymore. Are you crazy? I don't smoke anymore. And then I'm like, yeah. I'd be like, no, I'm all about the sweet treats. All about the sweet treats.
These are called edibles.
Sweet treats.
Edibles.
Edibles, edibles, they have like, cloud over that. I'd be like, I'm gonna go give me a sweet treat. They give me a brownie or something.
Right. Why you got them up why are they in the cabinet so high? Why are your edible? Why your snacks locked away?
My son be like, Mom, I'm coming over there. What time are you thinking?
Why you stand on a chair and you up in the top cabinet? You don't go up there. Why are you up there?
Why that Buddha's belly come off? So is it not Buddha's belly? Mama, why the fan in pieces? I don't know. I think it fell. I don't know. What you doing? I tell you. Why the comment? This ain't comment. I was shaking it. Something kept shaking in it. When did you start cleaning?
Where do all these lava lamps come from? What's this for?
Hey, when I set a mood, I set a mood.
Black light posters. What is this?
Why is Bob Marley playing loud? Because I'd be like, why are you talking?
Right.
I do this for no talking. Why are you talking?
You messing with my zone. And hand me my Funyuns.
And a hot sauce. I need that Louisiana.
Yeah, we get that. He come over the house, he ain't bring me no Harold's. He ain't nothing. Got
hey, I need that smorgasbord when I get done. And then I'd be like, whew, I'm ready for the next day. He'd be like, oh, I'm ready for the next day. Let's conquer this.
Can you, I honestly, I feel bad for these kids because they have no clue or idea. I got partners of mine who I've, talked to their kids about going to college, and a couple of them have gone to, my alma mater at Morehouse or, gone to another HBCUs. And I was like, it's going to be great. I was talking to them last year.
Okay.
And now, it's Uncle Dan. Uncle Dan, I got this
when
tablet.
Get great?
I got this tablet in the mail. Let it talk. We can't come back on campus. I got to.
And when does it get great? And when does it get great? Oh, wait, no, great.
I want my spelling assist. I can't get my spelling. No, you can't, son. Not until you get on campus.
Can't. You cannot.
Yeah,
you cannot.
Why is that? I can't see everybody else in the class. Well, it's just me. I only see the professor. Where the other kids at?
I be saying the same stuff. I be like, oh, look at her little door in the background. She got to comb my hair. All in class. Don't even be paying attention. I'm not paying attention.
All looking behind you. Oh, they got some nice stuff over their house. Let me get my background together.
So my girl was like, oh, I like your pictures in the background. She said, yeah, I be looking. I said, this is why I sit in one spot with a blank wall normally. But thank you, so I know to move my computer camera.
Wow. You took a snapshot and zoomed in? Wow, for real? So yes. You saw, right, you see me running out of bullet bourbon, right? So can you bring me some?
Can you bring me some? Speaking of, I got a fresh bottle of that bullet. Fresh, tall, thick bottle. I was like, hey, Benny's, come to mama. Come to mama.
Girl, don't even get me started because I'm still looking at, I got to open a bottle of Booker's. Oh. First year.
Oh,
but I got a couple unopened bottle. It ain't moved. Somebody gonna offer me something. I need 5 figures. Go give me this money. I got a bottle of Glen, Live It, 18. Yeah. I don't mess with them 12, 15-year-old girls. I'm like, it got to be 18.
Legal. I need them legal.
Come on and give me no birthday. Hand me a bottle of 12-year-old. For real? 12.
What's that other one I like? I'm always saying that wrong. Belvanine, Velvet.
Oh,
I'm saying wrong. I always say it wrong. But let me tell you, the 12 year is pretty expensive as it is. And I was like, now let's get that 18. And I was like, hey, that's over $100 a bottle. And I'm like, yeah, but it's good-ish though.
And somebody's gonna come over to your house and judge you. This got all this expensive stuff, but your money want to drink, don't you?
You want to drink, don't you?
What's worse, a person who two things. Because you and I both enjoy cigars, and we both enjoy great browns.
Absolutely.
What's worse, a person who gets a cigar from you who don't know what the heck they doing, and you give them a nice cigar, and they only smoke it's hurting my throat. Or somebody who got your 25-year Macallan and poured a nice glass, no ice, like it's Kool-Aid. Like, what the?
I got to go with the liquor. Because, first of all, they both hurt my heart tremendously.
What if it was an Opus XX, blue label?
Let me tell you how we would be friends.
Davidoff.
We can't be friends. We can't be friends. You're so disrespectful.
Monte Cristo number 2. When I'm being specific, I just, it hurts my heart. You know what? Last night, man, I love my wife and my sister-in-law, man, because last night I sat outside, put the music on, and you know, my wife, she didn't like to smoke, but she came and sat out there, and she had a Haagen-Dazs, and sister-in-law came out there, and I said, "Hey, you want a cigar?" She enjoys good cigars.
Okay, good.
We had a little libation, a little wine, a little something. We sitting out back, we doing our
chilling.
Girl, it didn't. That was perfect for me. But I have been in situations where I've been out with my boys, and you know, we got our own cigar club. Tap that ash.
I saw. I see it. So send me a shirt so I can wear it.
It's coming. It's in the mail.
Okay.
It's done because I know what is about to happen. Oh, what's that? Reading your shirt. Can I read your shirt? Would you back up on me? What's wrong with you?
Tap that ash. Right. Put my name on it. Put Venus on it. Tap that ash.
That's what I want to see. Come on. So I've been out, and when I go out, I always have like about 3 or 4, sometimes 5 cigars with me because I'm only going to smoke 1, maybe 2.
One. Yeah.
But you're supposed to, in a social environment, hand somebody one if they don't know what's going on for you. So I always got, you know, I got some Perdomos on me, you know, some AJ Fernandez or something, you know, something nice. Like I'm not giving you some garbage. Yeah. I ain't giving you no Garcia Vegas. I'm just saying. Everybody froze like, "Dang, did you say that?" I'm not giving you a Philly.
I'm not giving you one of those chocolate ones.
No. And don't get me wrong, I like the Java cigars. I hand those to women who don't never know how to smoke.
You hand to people who look at their nails like this.
Here you go. Take this mint Java.
There you go.
It smells so nice. I'm like, yeah, here.
Yeah, exactly.
Shh, keep it on low. Don't tell nobody I gave you that.
Right. You can't.
But I remember being out with one of my boys, and we're at one of the casinos here. And guy was with this girl, and obviously he was drinking some top shelf stuff. Because I'm watching the bartender, and you know, anytime somebody got to get on they had to get on a ladder, get a key, open, move those bottles off to the side, push a button, and a sliding panel came out, and then go back and get something that came out. I was just like,
yeah.
Poured it neat and nice, set it out, got some cigars, came out with a tray. So I was like, and me and my boy just watching. I'm just observing. I'm just watching. I'm watching. Now, I already figured it out. Okay, casino. This dude looked like he's slick. He from New York, you know, got the slick back hair, the watch with all the ring walk. I mean, and she looked like, just saying. I'm just saying. Dress was a little short. And she you know, it looked like she had.
He looked like he buying something.
Looked like she had her meter on. Swipe here. Run it. So
he swiped right and then out.
Right. So I'm sitting there, and the live music is playing. My boy, we laughing. Some other folks around us, and I'm just watching the whole thing. Because you know, me and you, we observing the people. Like this is the fun part. So I was sitting back and I'm watching this thing, and I'm watching it unfold, and I could see he lit the cigar for her. She took a little sip of it, and she's like, "Oh," like that, and I was just like, "Uh-oh, that's something's wrong." Then he lit the cigar for her, gave it to her. She took a couple of, like she was trying to inhale. Wrong move. You don't inhale cigars.
You don't inhale.
She put it down, and you know, and I could just see her face frowning up, and he's sitting there, and he looking around like, "Man, does anybody see this foolishness going on?"
Why he didn't prep her? That's what happens when you swipe right.
She gets up and goes to the bathroom. He comes over to me and my boy, and he says, "Hey, man, I got these cigars, man, and this girl I'm dealing with don't know nothing about this stuff, and she don't even know nothing about this drink over here. I can't give y'all the drinks that we drinking, but I'm gonna hand you the cigars." I
can't give you the drinks that we drinking.
He handed us 4 Opus Double X cigars.
Wow.
Long.
Wow.
Just said, here you go, man. And if y'all don't know what an Arturo Fuente Opus XX is, look it up. Guaranteed, it's a $40 plus cigar in the regular store.
Yes.
In a casino that's in a bar and a cigar lounge, it's at least a C note. So that was like $400. He just, and then he said, "Hey man, what y'all drinking on?"
You was like, this little not what you drinking on.
Right. He was like, "No worries." Sent the bartender over, told her, "What I'm having, you set these guys up." Louis.
Ooh.
Louis.
Ooh. Ooh.
Louis.
That was a good. Y'all rolled up on a good night.
He said, "Hey man, y'all enjoy it because obviously I'm not having a good night.
I'm not having a good night.
Somebody
better have a good night.
Good looking and all, but y'all have a good night, fellas. Y'all enjoy this."
She must have lied about smoking cigars.
She came back. They went up and got the rolling out. Man, that was probably that was one of my, and it clearly in my mind, it told me this. It doesn't even matter if you give somebody just the utmost in the world. If they don't know nothing, and like you said, dude didn't know what to do. He probably did the same thing that this dude did to you when you took him out.
Mm-hmm.
And when somebody gets to that point where they turn to strangers and hand them probably, so the cigars about $400 with the drinks, that's another $500-$600. That's $1,000. He just said, "Hey, y'all."
Yeah. Because you know what? Because my night ain't going good. Somebody have a good night.
And did we?
Let me tell you this. I've been pouring that in water bottle, trying to find a way to take it out the door with me.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah.
And like I said, man, it just kind of befuddles me. And now imagine the COVID environment. This was a non-COVID environment. This is a couple of years ago. Now imagine a COVID environment. So are you dating at home? You ain't going to restaurants? And if you are going to restaurants, it's 12 people in a restaurant that should have 1,200. You know what I'm saying?
True. But the good thing with my neighborhood in Oak Park and Forest Park, they have, you come in with a mask. Some you don't. You take it off once you get in there. I say, well, that don't make no sense. I come with a mask and I take it off when I get inside. And then your workers have on masks. So what you're saying is, all y'all in here without a mask can die, but my workers are going to be good. Because that's what you're saying to me. That's what you're saying to me. I was like, but again.
And they got your credit card.
And you got my credit card. But I was like, well, I ain't the smartest one in the room. But okay, I mean, and some have it like even when you go to the outside seating, they want you to have a mask on. And as soon as you walk past their threshold, literally like a line, you take your mask off. It's required that you take your mask off. I'm like, bro, I'm still outside. So the point is, all I did was take another step further, but I'm still legit outside. I'm like, whatever.
And this is what throws people off in the whole mask on, mask off thing, because their logic mind says the same thing you're thinking, and they're like, well, why I got to worry about that in Target or at the grocery store or at the Walmart? Yeah, because you have to.
And then, it's crazy because then you're in the grocery store, like you said. And I said the logic in all this is crazy. But the only other way that you can, I guess, do something is martial law and have everybody in the dang old house.
Yeah.
Because what other happens is when you're in the grocery store and you pick up that apple and you put it back down, you pick up this and you put it back down, you pick up this, put it back down. That's what we're doing. Then you got the workers picking up stuff, moving stuff around. I said, look, and then y'all sitting here, which I had to say, I said, the grocery store nasty. I don't care if we're 6 feet away, but I said, but this woman who's about to ring you out, who hasn't changed her gloves, and I was like, it's touching money. Keep in mind, this is how it's supposed to be spread and airborne and all this other stuff. And I was like, when they first was coming out, I said, y'all haven't changed those gloves. I have to change those gloves after every patient, or even when I'm in the process of still doing a patient, I have to change gloves.
And let me be this way. Hey, we were doing this before COVID. You got to change your gloves.
Change your gloves.
Do you go from one patient's room to the next patient's room with the same gloves on?
No, again, there's times I'm with one patient, I'm doing something with your mouth. I had to change my gloves because now I have to do something with your catheter. So you still got to I'm like, so I could be in the patient room change glove about 5 times, and I double glove. And I said, but you all are like grabbing vegetables. I said, that's why I take my veggies and I put them in a bag. And I was like, when I come home, I still wash them. But at least I know, money is the dirtiest thing.
They want you to swipe now, man. The thing is here, you better have a debit card on you.
Which,
they're like, and I love the way that they phrase this. There's a shortage of coins and dollar bills.
It is.
We'd like you to use your
debit card.
No, you don't want to touch this cash.
Okay, so the ones who do it, I'm like, nope, all I got is cash. So pick up some change maybe. I'd be like, so what you're going to do is you're going to have to give me that solid dollar since you don't have no change. Well, go on with that solid dollar, baby. I don't know what to tell you, but I'm gonna need my change back.
My money.
But then now what's happening is, which I was telling people, two things here. One, my girlfriend used her card at Wendy's, and one of the workers there took all her money out of her account. She didn't give her back her card, and then she had to. And then like hours later, when she realized she didn't have her card back, she had to go back. And she said, all my money's gone. She told the work, she said, somebody gonna open this door voluntarily or involuntarily. So you're gonna find your manager or not. The man, she had to call the police and everything. The girl was gone, but she had to call the police and to get a report. She was on the phone with the bank. I mean, they left her with nothing on her card. And then the manager happened to see her where she didn't return her card. And then he's like, well, I'm gonna check. He's like, well, she sat in the office for a little bit. That girl she young. So she went online, was buying Nikes and all this other stuff. And I said, yeah, but we know you're stupid because she know where you work at. So you can't go back to work, get a Wendy's job. And I was like, now the police looking for you. So now at the age of what, 18, you got a record?
Non-COVID. Hey, the funny part about this is here's how it will twist and turn on Fox News. Black Lives Matter movement at Wendy's, card was taken.
In that order.
The young lady stole the card, and we don't understand why you're upset with the police for arresting her. She
exactly
did it in a violent manner, but that she was a fugitive. Regular news is gonna say theft happened. Police were abusing this child, who was the criminal. Didn't have to take tasers out. And so now just the magnitude of the story gets so twisted and turned around.
Yes.
When it really come down to somebody came up on a come up and got nothing to do with Black Lives Matter or anything else.
Because they're going to say she got arrested with her Black Lives Matter shirt on. The police officer tased her while she had on her Black Lives Matter.
I'm like, wow. Are you kidding?
Yeah. That's how they spin it around here. But now they have the expressways cut off because of the kids looting in downtown Chicago, tearing up Mass and Pulaski around here. So now the traffic is backed up. So if you want to go out south and come back, it's like
so they still doing it.
Yeah, because they have to block the expressway. So now they cut off the lakefront and any kind of real access to downtown, they cut it all off. So if you want to go north, I was trying to go south, but some people you could, it splits up on 55 where you could go.
Right, you go south or north.
Exactly. And they shut north off and they ended cut off where you get off at King Drive. So if you want to go north, you had to ride south and get off at the first exit or the second one, which was like, 55th and all that.
And guaranteed they taking pictures. Who turning north on the drive? Who's that?
You can't.
License tag.
When I tell you they put all those snow trucks out there with their lights and then in front of the snow, so the snow trucks were like this and then they had a police officer car.
This is not during the winter. This is this weekend.
Because we know snow trucks in the wintertime in Chicago don't exist.
Man, they ain't gonna
snow truck.
What's this? Salt. No salt.
Every year it's a salt shortage. Okay.
Really?
Which I've been doing all year.
All that salt that's just sitting out there right off the 55, right there in the warehouse district. Really?
Yeah.
The mounds of it. Really?
It's a shortage. It's a shortage. I can jump in there and die. That's how much salt's in there. But as y'all telling, ain't no salt.
Ain't no salt.
Okay.
Ain't none to be found. That's crazy, man. And so I'm listening. Somebody asked me. Here I am all the way in Arizona. What's going on in your city? What's all this going on? Why are these kids looting and stuff like that? And is this a part of the movement? And I was like, no. I said, it's not a part of the movement. I said, this is.
Were they Caucasian?
What color are my headphones? So all I'm saying to them was simply
See it in my face?
My Kermit the Frog look.
Right. Right.
I simply explained, I says, listen, that's some young people taking advantage of a situation. I said, it just happens to be that weekend, some young guy got killed, shot. Whatever he was doing was wrong. It was wrong.
Right.
However, the police had handled it. They covered it up, did whatever. Wrong.
Wrong.
The frustration of that lies is that young people say, okay, well, there are some people out here who want to say, hey, this is wrong. We're going to protest this. This is not right. And I get it. You should do that.
Right.
Others have said, oh, hey, call your cousin and them. We're going to go roll down here and we're going to go protest by taking bricks and bashing in store windows and taking what we want, because I need that new Louis. I got to get me that Prada belt. I heard it. I saw that Prada glasses in the bag in the video.
You mean the stuff that they can't do anything with? And not only can you not do anything with, well, let me take that back, because I'm trying to figure out what the black web is so I can get me one of them things for like $20. If you try to charge me the full price, I ain't going.
It's funny they call it the black web. It's the dark web. Well, why
the dark web? Why it gotta be black? Like it's always equated with, because we always equated with, you know, the evilness of it all, the dark side, you know.
So now, what I envision, and as I told him, I said, so here's what I envision. Your thoughts are. Somewhere around in the neighborhoods of the west side or south side of Chicago, there is a car that has now pulled up and a trunk has opened and there's merchandise in it. And people have now come over and they've swiped their cards or they've given cash. And now they have these exclusive items. And now these people go to work with you and you're wondering why they have these wonderful, nice bags when they didn't have those things before.
Mm-hmm. And I'm one of them. I'm trying to be.
It's a come up.
It's a come up.
Y'all come up is completely different, because it'll be a financial crisis that happens, and then you create an institution supposedly to help people keep their homes, when really, for the few $1,000s you give them, you now have turned around and got the ownership to their house and now have kicked them out their house. So you come on the big come up. Yes,
that's the big come up.
That's a come up.
Martha Stewart got in trouble. Was trying to help somebody else come up.
It's a come up. So you tell me, what's the difference between that come up and your come up? It's a come up.
It's because it's black. It's somebody black doing it. It's all the matter with how you do it. It's somebody black doing it. It's the matter of how you do it. Because like I said, let me get that phone call. You know, I'm gonna call you later or meet me over here. So we got the phone line, and my cousin Kiki got
iPads.
How much for that? What?
Ain't got no boxes. Ain't got no boxes.
Don't need no boxes.
Fool, as soon as you turn it on, it has a number. They process it.
Yes. They don't, and that's the thing though, what I also said was that, so y'all telling me y'all robbed Madison Pulaski, y'all robbed whatever downtown, because y'all robbed it. You went there, drove a car through it, stole a bunch of stuff. Y'all look, it's robbery. Y'all robbed the store.
Did you get them Jordans? Did you get them Jordans?
But the funny part is you did all of that to what? Walk the neighborhood with a Louis belt and a Coach purse, because y'all ain't got no job. You finna wear some Jordans and a Gucci backpack to Wendy's so it can smell like burgers and fries. So you tell me y'all robbed this stuff so y'all can go back on this corner and stand here like some fools? But I was like, man.
But I'm shining. Which now starts
to things that lose material value the moment you walk it out that store. So that lets me further know you know nothing about money management, nothing at all about money management, investments. You don't know how to make your money work for you.
So Chris, I've been saying this on a couple of shows, and I've been waiting for somebody to react to this. Get ready for this one.
Okay.
So as soon as all this stuff happened with George Floyd and, talking about the, systemic racism and everything else going on, I felt like I didn't want to have the conversation anymore. Like, I'm done talking. I like the fact that young people have taken it up. I like the fact that our other brothers and sisters across the line who look a little bit lighter shaded than my palms have decided to let's talk, because it's your time to come back up and start having something to say, because I'm done talking.
I agree.
Somebody came to me and asked me, so what do you want? Like, what do you want? And so in my mind, first thing I was going through was, why in the world are you asking me this? And then I pumped my brakes, I stepped back, and I said, okay. And so what I simply said, thinking about it, I said, okay, well, let me start talking about, I want, civic racism to end. I want, all blah, 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 civil rights. We did all that back in the 60s and 50s. We fought and did all that. And so as I was getting ready to literally have it come out of my mouth, I stopped myself and I said, no, that's not what I want. I want $1 million for every black person in this country. The kids, their grandmama, their uncles, their aunts, every single black. If you got a newborn child, the day the checks came out, your child got $1 million. I want everybody to have $1 million. On top of that, I want all their debts completely wiped out. Consumer debt, house, car, credit card, loans, taxes, and you can't tax the $1 million.
Yeah.
Now, we only make up 13% of the population. That's about 40 million people. Again, I've said this a couple of times now on the show, so I want to see if I get this reaction. I want to see if I'm crazy or not. It's about $40 trillion if my math is right. I think that's about right. 40 trillion.
So
check it out. 40 acres of mules is due to us. Just like y'all want to keep rocking these Confederate flags, which is totally, completely illegal. You still owe us for the 40 acres and a mule.
Yeah.
And so that's about $400 trillion. I'm asking for
you're going on the low end.
40 trillion. And y'all got it. And y'all got it. Here's the thing. Here's what will stop. You can't tax the $1 million. You can completely wipe out everybody's credit, go to, the highest credit score possible. Every consumer debt, house is paid off, everything, no debts, no nothing. Wipe it all out. And you can't tax us. Now we can, whatever we earn, regular tax, I kind of get it. But you can't tax that $1 million. Now you've got 13% of your population with $40 trillion. And here's what's going to happen. The consumer side of you can't, and here's what you can't do either. You can't raise the price of milk and bread to $15.
They raise that now, but
you can't do it because you won't hurt us, but you'll hurt all the folks that are your constituents. So you can't do that. But here's what you get. It's just like the kid who gets an NBA contract and the first thing they ask, you got $22 million. What you gonna do, Daquan? I'm gonna buy my mama a house. I'm gonna take care of my family. And now you've all of a sudden become the corporation for all these people that are in your family. Well, guess what? If every person who's black got $1 million, that means me, you, your mama, and everybody them too, your little dog. You ain't got to worry about no college funds because your kid got $1 million. You ain't got to worry about you buying your mama's house because your mama, she can buy her own house. Right. And everybody's debts are wiped off. So now we're on equal playing field. Now, the Dave Chappelle part of this will come out. We already know ahead of time that there's going to be some folks who are going to buy box trucks and cigarettes. I'm real.
Already know.
Right? I get it.
All day.
Right. Somebody gonna go. They don't have to break into the Pulaski store or downtown. They're gonna spend all their money up on a bunch of stuff. Guaranteed, that's going to happen. But
absolutely,
a lot of folks are going to try and figure out the one thing that they need to get, which is financial literacy.
Yep.
And now when I call and say, hey, girl, I'm thinking about opening up this spot called Tap That Ash Lounge. We're about to buy this building. We want to put some money in the escrow and I'm converting some of this money over to gold. So, that kind of thing. So, right. We ain't on those schemes talking about a pyramid scheme, talking about
get your 2 friends and my 2 friends, and then you gotta make sure you log in, and then you put in another 500 there, and then that transfer. Yeah, I got you.
I'm not saying that it ain't gonna happen, but I'm just saying.
Primerica and
I'm just saying.
No, you're right.
Tell me what your thoughts
agree
are on
with
that. Am I crazy? Am I lost my loop?
No, but I think what you're asking for is it goes over a lot of people's head. Some people, let's be honest. I mean, some people don't even know what 40 acres and a mule means. So you gotta look at that percentage that you're talking to. And then these kids, I'm sorry, this generation doesn't know anything. They feel entitled. So it's almost, so it's going to be like, I think a lot of Caucasians look at it, not all, some look at it as like they said, what do you want? The fact that you have to ask me what I want, you're looking at it okay, well, let me tell you, I'm sorry for my ancestors and I never met, didn't know, whatever. And it's like, stop.
That you benefit from to this day.
That you benefit from to this day. And so when you ask someone else, like, yeah, John wants some money, absolutely. Why? Because this was built off my people who didn't get any money. And I was like, who works for free? This is why there's labor laws and everything else. Who works for free? And I was like, but when me personally, yeah, give me the money. But what I really want to see, I want to see the truth. Change those history books. And I said, but when you change history books and when you give money, which we want the 40 acres and a mule, if they even gave us $5, that's them admitting they were wrong. And you're asking someone, whoever forefathers, and they are the relatives, to admit that they were wrong. Yeah, I'll wait on that. Because they don't want to do that. That's why it's always to get over it, or well, what do you want? We'll give you this, and it's just to stop, from saying, okay, we did this, we did that. Because again, change the history books. If you grab a kid's history book right now, it's garbage. If you grabbed it 5 years ago, it's garbage. Change the history book. Stop saying that white people did all these great things and it was black folks that y'all took it from. Let's start there, and then we can start talking money. Because I feel like until you change the history books and put out the real history, then we could talk money. Because I think we're going to lowball it. Every time we're going to lowball it.
I feel you. I'll add that onto my want list. And I want the history books changed.
But you see what I'm saying? Because we can say, okay, give me this dollar amount per se. And you, like you said, your math and everything. And then be like, yeah, but when we actually realize all the what we've done, this here is ours. So
to our black and brown, I don't care. I'll loop a bunch of folks in, but everybody needs $1 million. Give me $1 million. Get here.
Yeah, I mean, come on, you gon' when I read my son's history books, and I knew it was a cry then when I read his history book, and they gave a paragraph, and they made it seem like slavery was nothing. Like they didn't go drag and kill and beat people. They was like, and so they went to Africa and they got some African Americans and put them on the boat. I don't think anybody went voluntarily. You went, and that's not how it went. It's not how it went.
Like it was a vacation. And we were going to send. They were going to send them back, but they decided to stay.
Yes, and then when they showed the boat, or maybe it's like the Amistad per se, and they show like it's a slide of a person. No, you're missing the dysentery. You're missing the feces. You're missing people stacked on top of people. You're missing. This is what you're missing.
When the boat rocks and rolls, the caca and the pee rolls with it.
Yes, you're missing.
And if you
women,
at the bottom,
children, men dying.
Come on, man! And you just dumped us over.
And so you're gonna tell me again? It'd be like, so when you think about that, you say $1 million. I want more, because it's the thought alone. You know what I'm saying? You don't like your parents in feces when they're in the nursing home, and so what you do? You gonna sue the nursing home, don't you? You don't like how they're being treated by someone who gets minimum wage, right? Okay, well, my ancestors been treated worse. Let's, you know what I'm saying? Let's talk about that. So I want you to admit and change those history books. And I think once you get that, and I think a bunch of black folks should be all in the history books and put it all in there and give it the way it's supposed to be taught, the way it's supposed to be told. And you'd be shocked how many Caucasian people have really discovered things. I mean, it took to now to really, really, really tell the story about Christopher Columbus. I'll wait. I'll wait. That's why I tell people, don't ever get me started, because I grew up in a household where if I came home with a C, I got a history lesson about Black history, how people were beat and killed and died because they knew how to read and stuff. So I'm just saying, so you want to take,
because all they wanted to do was learn how to read, and you gonna kill them because you got a book.
So look, so now my $1 million would do like $1.5 million. You see what I'm saying? My dollar amount keeps going because, let's be honest, there's no real dollar amount.
There's not, but I tell you, Chris.
But you're right though. It'll stimulate the economy. It'll stimulate us, and you get your 1% maybe that'll blow it all off at the Louis store.
Isn't it that the Black and the brown combined spending dollar is greater than any other consumer?
It is.
And yet we're 13% of the population, just for Black folks.
Yeah, it is. I know people who are just, white people just be like, make money and be like, I got this from Target, got that from Target. I haven't bought shoes in 4 years.
Whereas we will go and say, I got my no face jacket on.
I got me 80 pairs of shoes.
You don't know how much this costs. You don't know how much this costs. Yeah. I paid $650 for it. Why?
Yes.
You could have got that at TJ Maxx.
For a lot cheaper. And I was telling people when we had TJ Maxx and Marshalls, I said, you know what? It's normally the same as I read it back in the day. It's normally the same people. It's a defect. When people were buying Nautica and all that, I said, actually what it is, they're trying to make money off it. I said, because when they're selling it for $200 shirt, it has to be perfect. And I said, the moment it's not perfect, they ship it on to TJ Maxx and them. And I said, because the stitching's off, or the logo is not on there correctly, and they're going to get $15, $20 for $8.99, for $9.99 for, because they're getting something for it, because y'all going to buy it. Instead
of throwing it away. Okay. And listen, you too near me not to hear me, and that's the reason why we do it.
Say it, get one more time. You too near me.
Too near me not to hear me.
Yes.
Trying to drop that knowledge and that science on y'all, man. I don't understand that, girl. I don't understand.
You know what? I love my people. I love my son to grasp it more and to really, walk in that light more. And I'm like, your people don't know who your mama is. I'm like, who your family is. And I was like, you need to always have that in your mind, even when you're dealing with anyone, especially, for me, Caucasian people. You always have to keep in that mindset. And I was like, because they don't know and they don't want to know. But like you say, you too near me not to hear me. So therefore, you ain't trying to hear me. You ain't trying to listen. You're not trying. Because what you're going to do is you're going to cry victim and say, well, I shouldn't have to because of my ancestors. No, well, I shouldn't have to be because of my ancestors. But like you said, you're too near me not to hear me.
Too near me not to hear me, man. I'm just trying to tell y'all, you ain't understand the frustration of all this.
I'm gonna start telling these men that. I'm sorry, telling these men out here that when I'm dating, you're too near me not to hear me. No, bye.
Put your guns up. Boom.
I'm doing it. That's how I gotta do it.
Boom, your mama.
Always your mama. It's always your mama. I don't know why I was saying that. Boom, your mama. What you gonna do? Beat me up? That was mama. You gonna beat me up? No.
Oh man, Chris, girl.
It's always real.
I don't even want it to stop. I don't even know why I'm getting to a point where I'm like, man, we should stop. I don't want to stop. We just keep on going. People gonna be like, damn.
Nah, because I gotta get to
that show was 3 hours long. I don't know, damn, but y'all watch it.
You gotta sit back and Jones to it,
And today in the news, YouTube sensation, You Too Near Me Not to Hear Me show was 3 hours long, and now it's become over a million worldwide.
That's what we want. That's what we want. That's what you gotta strive for. It's coming along. You got your shows. It's coming. Like I said, I tune in. I check it out when I'm at work. We We've always had that though. You just got to be able to talk, let it out. Let's keep it moving, because somebody gonna hear something. Somebody gonna catch something. That's the hopes.
That's the premise behind this whole thing. It's simply a conversation between two genuine and authentic people. That's who we are. That's why I love this girl. Siobhan says, "Hey."
Hey, Siobhan.
Next time we're gonna get some Bud Light Lima Readers on.
Oh, absolutely. But what I say? What's that movie? The Ladies' Man. I don't know if you remember that. Ladies' Man, at the end of his radio show, he said, "And when all the Cavassier is gone."
When all the larceny is gone.
When all the larceny is gone, that's when this show is over.
Shout out to Bullet Bourbon. Shout out to Larceny. You know, and I'm going to say this and I'm going to be funny. You know what was true to this, though? When we started that, being on the show with you and we started drinking Bud Light Lima Rita, I remember that the sales gone up. And we were talking on the show, because they only had the one flavor. Yes. We were talking on the show about, man, strawberry will be the bomb. Next thing you know, like a week later, strawberry showed up. And we was like, oh.
I brought him in.
Shout out to Bud Light Lima Rita, Strawberry Rita. We were like, what did they have? Mango. What did they have? And the next thing you know,
all them flavors came out.
I'm just saying, but like,
they should have sponsored us.
Y'all should have known. We told y'all what, and now y'all blew up. So
we told Chris, go ahead, send them a video in, write it up, send them one of them educated letters in, so they can sponsor us, and so we could be on the commercial on our show.
We were already cracking open just because. Nah. I guess I gotta start a new trend now. Hey, I got my new thing called the Refresher. Oh. So the Refresher is one of our Tap That Ash drinks. That's www.tapthatash.club. Check that out when you get a chance. Hashtag tap that.
I'm waiting for it.
So the Refresher is one of our drinks that we signature because, after smoking a cigar, right, you get kind of like that heaviness over you. Like it's like a haze. It's not like you're high or something. It's just there's a heaviness to it. And that's why some people, they get water, they coffee, or they get a libation or something like that. This is nothing more, and I'm going to say this, it's nothing more than pineapple juice, Sprite, club soda with muddled mint, and we sometimes put a shot of Malibu in it. Okay. It's called the Refresher. All I'm telling you is, now watch. Now that I've said it, some company is going to start making a drink called the Refresher. And they're going to and I'm just telling you, I'm copyrighted that already. So I got every restaurant here in Arizona know about the Refresher because my folks tap that ash. We tell them. Tap that
ash.
Tap that ash.
I realized with Malibu, and try it out, that I like to put my Malibu, a shot of Malibu and a shot of vodka. So if it becomes bigger, you got that from the Chi-Town. When I do it here, I do some pineapple. I might do a little 7-Up, and then I do the Malibu and some vodka. I don't know.
What you call it?
Bar. That's all I got.
That's all I got.
That's all I got.
Now you're gonna go to the bar and people are gonna see. Can I get a 2? That's all you got.
All I got.
Oh my God, you just don't know. It's vodka, Malibu, and some Sprite on ice.
I'm telling you, the Malibu is gonna, overpower it. But when I tell you, you drink it, it's a nice kick.
Hey man,
try it at home.
Summertime. Oh, I got 2 big bottles of, industrial size Kirkland vodka that we bought because we were trying to make sure
$20. $20
to make hand sanitizer with it. I was just like, "Are you kidding me, y'all?" I said, "Okay." I got me a big bottle of Malibu and some pineapple juice, and that's my little cocktail at home.
Add the vodka in there. I'm telling you, put your club soda. I'll put all your mix, everything that you said. Add some vodka in there, and look, and get back to me on that one.
That's all I got.
That's all I got.
Get to all I got to the Refresher, please.
I was like, well, this is all I got, and I need a drink, so that's all I got. So. That's all I
my
got.
God. Christina English.
This is my life. This is my life.
This is how we
I need
get
a
down.
podcast that says, "This is my life." That's it.
Well, it looks like we're gonna do it up because we're gonna make it happen. They're gonna be like, these two cats have really spun off and made their own show. You darn tootin'. Here we go.
Right.
Live from the corners of your mind. Here we come.
Man,
They
good luck.
They drinking on the show every day. You darn right.
Darn right. Telling you, try this. Did you try this? Try this.
Want to send a shout out to Hennessy XO. Look what I got in the mail. A whole case of it.
Look, and drinking the whole show.
Right.
Laying back like, so I mean, so I was thinking about life earlier and I lost my train of thought. That's how you do it.
What dating app you on today? I'm on, farmers.com. Girl.
Right. I'm going on J-Day. I'm trying to find me a rich Jewish man going on J-Day.
Hey, man.
I mean, I've been seeing all those fine brothers, and I know they educated because you don't do nothing less than that on the golf course.
Hey, man.
777-9311.
And somebody gonna call that number. Oh my God!
Because they don't know nothing about the song.
Man, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. People don't understand. We basically get it in, ladies and gentlemen. If y'all have had some fun today, man, y'all check out YouTooNearMeNotToHearMe. Obviously, checking it out. Subscribe to the show. This is my girl Christina English. All I gotta say, man, is just the way we came in,
the way we gotta leave.
And we will see y'all next time, man, here on YouTube Near Me Not to Hear Me. Peace.